Now, Central Illinois' most accurate forecast with meteorologist Seth Bohnhoff.
Well, today did not start off in the best way. We had a few showers out there. We had some foggy conditions, and if you weren't seeing either of those two things, it was at least pretty overcast out there. Now things have changed quite a bit as we look on at the State Farm Center. We've got plenty of sunshine there in the background. We are in tremendous shape here going into the evening. Satellite radar picture looks a lot better than what it did earlier. In fact, there's only just a few clouds in the area. That would be in the southeast corner. But let's take a look at what was happening earlier in the day, because although many of you missed out on the rain, those that did have it got a decent little amount. It looks pretty innocent on radar, but you see just some tiny little orange and red specks there earlier in the day, and that's enough to really deliver some surprising rainfall totals, especially because that rain's not moving a whole lot, doesn't have a lot of pace to it. Let's look at some of those totals that we had just over the last 12 hours. You'll see just a few of these kind of greenish looking spots that equate to anywhere between 1 to 2 inches, even up there kind of closer to the Terre Haute area, 2.5 inches up that direction. So some really surprise rainfall totals for a few lucky spots. Everyone else, though, you can kind of tell hardly got anything out of it. So it's one of those kind of jackpot numbers that we've been watching here over the last couple of days. Had a few of those yesterday as well. But many of the rest of us just had the skies clear for us and bring those temperatures closer to 80. It's 79 right now in Champaign, 74 in Danville, but 80 degrees up in Pontiac. And there's that northeast wind between 5 and 15 miles an hour. Looking ahead for the rest of the night tonight, we don't really expect too much to happen. Partly cloudy skies, temperatures a touch cooler than what they were last night. We'll be at around 62 degrees. And then, of course, Father's Day is tomorrow, and the forecast is going to hold up pretty nicely. Maybe pretty cloudy at times, but there's going to be some periods of sunshine in there. Kind of the big thing to watch for is that high temperature up to 85 degrees. A little bit of humidity out there, so it may feel just a little sticky. And funny enough, 85 degrees, let's talk about that particular number, because up till this point in the year, we've only had 8 days where the high temperature was 85 degrees or warmer here in Champaign. Yeah, we've got 7 of those days expected here into the upcoming week. So we're about to double our total here in the year. And of course, that's not surprising because it's the middle of June. We expect the temperatures to be the warmest that they've been all year here into the middle part of the month, but it feels like we've got off to some warmer starts in some previous springs and summers, so this one just feels like it's off to a little bit of a slow start. All that heat and humidity, though, going to lead to plenty of rain chances into the upcoming week. Let's take a look at Future Track, which will show us just a few sporadic showers or storms as we head on into the day Monday. Same sort of situation on Tuesday, although it may be a little more organized in nature. I think the best storm organization, though, is going to come by the time we get to Wednesday. There's going to be a low pressure that really gets close by to us, kind of bring the best ingredients our direction, and that'll be the day we really have to watch out for some severe weather in the area. In fact, the Storm Prediction Center has a slight risk across a good chunk of the state of Illinois for the day on Wednesday there. So the Monday, Tuesday stuff maybe a little more sporadic in nature. Maybe Tuesday stuff brings us a little bit in the way of some strong storms. I think Wednesday is going to really be the day to kind of pay attention to as far as widespread severe weather. So we'll keep our eyes on that. Plenty to keep your eye on in general here, though, on the 7-day forecast, whether it be those storm chances into the new week or the heat. Again, 85-plus degree days all across the board there. Good thing is, Will, all those days kind of either have to deal with storms or big-time heat, except tomorrow. It's a good day for Father's Day to fall on.
And happy Father's Day to you, Seth.
I appreciate that, Will. Thank you.
You know it. Appreciate it.